lot of people underestimate publishing. I mean, when an artist is at their peak, including myself, when I was at my peak, the royalty check was everything. And that was, you know, every 6 months you got this big lump of money from the label for records sold, and that's all you paid attention to. But publishing is a little bit different in the way it works. It's consistent, it's long money, especially if you keep your song out there, if you work it. It's not just the BMI ASCAP side. That's usually all people look at. They look at their BMI and ASCAP checks, and that comes from plays. You know, you get plays on radio, plays on video, and they collect for you. That's cool, and that can be good money. But more importantly, there are mechanicals. For every time that song sells, you are supposed to get a mechanical share. So if it, let's just hypothetically say it's 10 cents. I know it's lower than 10 cents, but let's say it's 10 cents per song, up to 10 songs on the album. They prorate it after that, up to 10 songs on the record, and Baby Got Back is one of those songs. So that 10 cent, half of that 10 cent goes to whoever did the music, the other half goes to whoever did the writing, the lyrics. And I maintain both sides of it on probably 98% of all my songs. And that's how it worked for me. Really, it's just trying to get it done. Of course, you get people come out the woodwork that want to get checks because I was in the studio with you, bro. What are you talking about? I handed you the pen you wrote that with. But other than that, I mean, that's how it works. And it is something that even myself, I underestimated early on. We got a big publishing deal early on. It was a big check. I went out, I spent the check fast. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was stupid and young. Then I realized, wait a minute, it behooves me to go out and earn this capital back. At the time I was dealing with Polygram, because if you bust your ass to get Polygram that money back and you recoup, you start collecting. Now let's say you own your own publishing and you try to collect yourself. Who's gonna take me serious when I go, this is Mix-a-Lot calling, I need my money? Please, get somebody real to call. So I realized that earning that money back became important. And every deal I've entered into, every single one to date, I've recouped over 100% and made money again. Because, I mean, the Pussycat Dolls, here's another perfect example. When I did the song Swass, I never thought it was gonna be anything. And when the Pussycat Dolls did Don't Ya, which is Swass, I wasn't combative. When CeeLo called and when Notting Hill called and said, we want to work this out, get this Pussycat Dolls song. The Pussycat Dolls were already at 500,000. So why would I come out and say I'm gonna sue somebody? That's stupid, that's dumb business. It looks good on television, but it's dumb business. So what I decided to do was work with Notting Hill. Pussycat Dolls kept on cruising and they made their money. That's how you leverage your publishing. It's important to understand it's still business. Some people just protect their songs with it. I'm not saying no names. Some of my favorite artists sit on their songs for their whole career and tell you can't touch it, then they go broke. That's not how you use publishing.
What's good? It's TimelessRoc with TR Mentality, man. Before we get into the video, make sure y'all own your own shit. Let's get into the intro. Now, before we go any further in this video, man, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on Instagram at TimelessRoc Music. And make sure you go ahead and share this video with anybody who can relate and need this information. In this clip, we got Sir Mix-a-Lot talking about how he was able to leverage his publishing. And this video is a perfect example why I always speak to y'all and I always tell y'all, make sure you maintain ownership of all your rights in the music industry at all times, such as your masters and your publishing. Because in this video, we got Sir Mix-a-Lot explaining how he was able to leverage his publishing and make money not only from royalty checks, but also from clearing samples so that other people could use the idea from his song, and also even if they use any of the words. And a lot of people always ask the question, like, what does your masters really do? What does your publishing really do? And I really be looking at the masters and the publishing just like the music world real estate. You make the song and you put it out, you gonna continue to make money on that record every time it gets played. Just like when you buy a house and you go ahead and you rent it out, you gonna continue to make money every single month. But a big strategy in real estate is buying and holding, just like stocks and everything like that, and hoping for a bigger return on the end. And when it comes to your publishing, like he said, you're able to clear samples and you can make money on that. You could get a big check up front, and obviously also you're gonna get the residual royalties that come from that. This is why it's so important to maintain ownership. A lot of people, I feel like they look at the now and they only worry about what's coming in now. They don't really pay attention to the word perpetuity. I think a lot of people only look at it like you're only gonna get paid from a song from the time that you're actually in the industry and your career is actually booming. But it's not like that. You gonna get paid from your music for your entire lifetime, and even after that. Perpetuity, that means there's no ending date. It's always gonna be going. And when you think about how long the world is just gonna continue going and going and going even after you, that's when you'll start to rethink owning your own shit. Because this is something that's gonna set you and your family up for generations to come, to continue to make money from your music every time it get played. Every time it get reused and samples, anything like that, you gonna get paid from that. But hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and leave y'all on that note, man. Y'all go ahead and leave a like on the video, and also leave a comment letting me know your thoughts on the topic. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And I'm out of here, man. Tell me what's next. We've been on the phone for like 20 hours, and your friends all on my body, they don't know better. You, I've been stuck up on you, girl, it ain't no better. You, better you, better you. Tell me what's next.